Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Today we are going to play some more Final Fantasy, and it's quite exciting because I am finally level 70, which means I will be able to get to Shadowbringers. And we only have a few days before the next expansion is releasing, so I am in a bit hurry for getting through Shadowbringers. So let me see, my microphone looks fine where it is. Cool. So I think we should just get directly to it. So I have just got to level... What is that? Some kind of a box club. Okay. I guess we could do like that. Can you like move? Oh, there we go. Move the chat. There you go. Like that. Cool. I think it looks great. Hey Jumpy, welcome to the stream. Hey man, how you doing tonight? I'm doing good, thank you. Just being at a, you can say a chill Christmas party, like, you know, with kids and friends and so on. So, you know, just chilling, just in a good mood. So nothing much, man. How about you? How are you doing? Good. We are ready to get to next expansion. Let's get to it. Is that the closest teleport place? Very excited getting to the next expansion. Very, very exciting. Just have to double check something. I know there's like a Final Fantasy Discord. Are they allowing to share? I wonder if they're allowing to share streams. No. Funny. That's actually quite rare. You don't see they want you to share videos. Jumpy, oh, I am good. Just getting ready for departure tomorrow. Oh, where are you going? Are you gonna fly somewhere? Wait, where are we going again? Hello there. You know, truck driving. I'll be gone for the week. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So you're gonna listen to podcasts and stuff like that while driving? Monster X Dude, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Going to Amsterdam to test Corpunk. Well, that's the wrong place because the developers themselves, they are in Ukraine. So I'm pretty sure in Amsterdam it's more like marketing and stuff like that. So where are we going? What's happening? Shoot. They lied to me.
to it then. Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Wait, is Shadowbringers, is that fully voice-lined? Because that's so cool if it is true. Because I remember like the first expansion and the second. That's like, you know, not close to full voiced. Nah, most likely just road status and country. Oh, you like country music?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called the chief for some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Well, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
What? What is happening? Hey Saffron, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing very good. How are you doing yourself?
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Your time has has not yet come.
Damn. That is really light.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Saffron is saying, I'm doing good, loving the cold weather, just waiting for the snow, lol. I'm not much into this cold weather myself, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Then some of
To
us.
meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
Hey Aragon Show, welcome to the stream. You'll be saying haas and no. Guess how it is to drive on Norwegian roads. What will you say? What do you mean this is time of night? I was just gonna say, but it's bright as day.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. My granddad, God rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, yet he'd reply. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
Hey Synthboy, welcome to the stream. That guy is high as shit. Probably quite drunk.
And wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around.
Soon enough.
Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Thank you. Hey Deacon, you made it to Shadowbringers then? Yes I did.
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire.
Finally getting into the Shadowbringers action. And I'm gonna watch every single cutscene. I'm gonna take the whole lore.
Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Shadowbringers. Excited. I'm really excited to getting started with this. I don't care about the first expansions, but this one is the one that is talking to me. This like, I really feel this is the one for me. Just listen to the music. It's putting up the mood. So where are we? Lakeland. Oh, so we have Eosi, Far East, and now Norvrund. Can you turn the cutscene voice volume up a bit? Everything is like on 10%. Like everything is on 100 except the main volume. And I think if I put that up, then it's just gonna get insane. Why is my FPS that high? I locked it. Annoying. Hey Superboy, are you running this on a 3090? No. 2060. 2060 only. How does this look without? It's much quieter than you, but looks like you need to mess with all the sliders to lower everything, but voice then up the master volume. Which one of these is the cutscenes? Because then I can put everything down except that one. Is it the one called voice? It's voice one, okay. So I can put like that down on 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, and then master on 20. Okay. So now everything should be like same, except voice just got double boosted. Synthboy looks to be running really smooth. The game runs really well on my PC. It runs all the time 144 FPS. Like it's...
Every face in this city I know. Yours I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions. From where do you hail?
Deacon is Shadowbringers, is that 100% voiced? Or is it only in the start? I am from Limsa Lominsa.
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists. Had
What?
you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin, but instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass. That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
No. Our friend.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private. Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons. I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Deacon is saying not 100%, but most of the MSQ stuff in this one is, I think. I like that. I don't mind, you know, side quests, screw that, but main quest, that's really cool. Each expansion is more voiced than the last one, but still not 100%. You should open your helm so we can see the face in cutscenes. How do I open my helmet? I didn't know I could open up my helmet. How do I do that? Is that a thing? You can open your helmet? What will you ask? Are there other Scions here? Do you have any idea how much trouble you caused? Nah. Character sheet, one of the search.
is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the First, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the First from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the First, you would bring salvation to the Source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Cool. Oh, there's a lot of cinematic in this one. Is this like the main place people are hanging out? Like the main city?
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol. A monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
The Crystarium. Cool. Aha. Funny. Didn't know you could do that. Cool, then we can see my face expressions. Hey, Pact. An advice for a 2 weeks level 33 Neo player. Follow the MSQ, just do the MSQ, the main quest, you know. Basically, you could ignore all like side quests, but only do like the main quest you have up here and the class quest below, because the class quest is giving you armor and class armor and spells, new spells. And then when you don't have any class quest below, just do the main quest so you get like most experience and also get to the next expansion. That would be my advice. It's a shame it's not auto for combat. Yeah, so you mean I can just like sit back and just watch it fight for me? That would be so cool. And here we are. Welcome my friend to the Crystarium. Oh, that's a lot of experience points. 92. No, wait. 920,000. The orchestra can be used to change the music in your estate or in room, but only if you have first obtained song rolls. What did you give me? No worries, Pact. No worries. What server are you on? Are you on Euro or US? No, I mean the helm closes in combat and opens when you're talking to people. Ah. Okay, yeah, side quests in this game are if you want to learn more zone lore. Yeah, 100%. Pact, I'm doing the main quest right now. I pick Lancer. It's a Dragoon now. Ah, really cool. Lancer looks really nice. Like, super nice. I'm on Chaos Europe. Oh, that's cool. Me too. Me too, I'm on Chaos too. You should add me in friend list if you want. That's of course up to you. I'm on Chaos too. I'm actually on the server called Omega. But that doesn't matter. You can still play cross server. Just not cross data center. So feel free to add me if you want. Best one. What is that? Use. Oh, he gave me a new weapon. Sure, I will do. Awesome. My character is called the Dvalin. Dvalin YouTuber. Dvalin space YouTuber. Dvalin YouTuber. Like that. Hey Van. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? I am 2 out of 5 of Dvalin friend list. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I don't really have a lot of people on friend list in this game. I don't have so many people to play with in this game. But it would be nice to have more friends to play with in this game. Now a full frank discussion. Oh, I didn't see that. I have to disable auto. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful where you first to gain firmer grasp of the situation here. All good, man. Sounds good. Are you playing any games, Van? To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crusarian's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. City to a time. Ooh. As you can see, this path will take directly to XIV, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your XIV trail and find connection in the source. Believe it or not. I strongly should suggest you complete this item before venturing any further. Yeah, okay, I don't want to screw this up. Hey Van, is it worth playing? I would personally say yes. I mean, if you like World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, games like that, then 100%. The first 50 levels can be a bit rough, like a bit longish, but after that the game gets really good. After you have done so, walk up the steps to the next XIV and head out to the left to arrive in Crystalline Mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catalyst, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Morin. To reach him and his cabinet curiosity, you want to avoid aforementioned steps, take the exit on the left and simply continue straight along and down until you come to large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Bruggy, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He's to be found in the markets, which you can access from opposite side of the Aetherlet. Cool. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear. Haha, very good. I concede the layout of Crystalmere owes more to historic necessary than planning, but I'm sure you will learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discover during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. Ah, so it's basically like Star Wars with like we basically aliens. That being the case, when they ask when you hail, as the inevitable will, I suggest you to claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into particular mystery. I see. When you finish making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of the town. Until then. Cool. Ben, what are you saying? After the beta key you gave me for Sword of Legends, ooh, that's a lot. That's a bit of a time ago. I bought the game and I spent some time there, and a lot of. Oh, so you played a lot of Sword of Legends and a lot of World of Warcraft. Okay, cool. I played Sword of Legends and then I just got bored of it. Like I didn't really enjoy it like after all. So now I'm back in Final Fantasy and I'm actually enjoying it. But I recommend you, man, to try out the trial system in this game. You can play all the way up to level 60 for totally free. You can download it on Steam if you want. Cool. Okay, now we have 3 people we need to go talk to. Let's start in here. And you can join the Endwalker hype on Friday by spending 4 hours in queue with rest of us. Deacon, how many hours do you think I have to play Shadowbringers before I get to the point where I can do Endwalker? New to the city, friend. The spinning head and wide eyes give you away. Welcome, my name is Bruggy and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but are not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchant stock a range of equipment for Dran such as yourself, so finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. Sorry, did you say Dran? Something wrong? Let's see if we can straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a hume, and the taller one is an elf. That sturdy individual over there, there is a galgant, while the other with the fawn is a Dran, like you. And then you have the large scaly chaps with long tails and knack for racing livestock. Those would be the Soon. So basically they have another name for all the races. Okay. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. Ah, the same as the XIV. Well, that explains it. You don't get much further flung than that. We had a few of your lot pass through in the recent years, and despite their obvious learning, they flounder it over the simplest things. But not worry. Should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Your exchange will Bragi taught you about the peoples of the first. Ah, very cool. You can say 50 hours with the patches maybe. Okay, so 50 hours before I get ready to the next expansion. Okay, I could probably do that. Van is saying sorry, it's the Final Fantasy is for free. No, I mean the game costs, and then you also have to have subscription like World of Warcraft. But still, you can play all the way up to level 60 for free, so I highly recommend that. But there is one free. Hold on, let me get you the link. Let me get you the link. Here you go. There you go. The link should be in the chat now. That's the free trial. So you can see, you can say install demo. And when you install demo, it basically allows you to play up to level 60 for free. I know they also have starter edition that costs $10. That's another thing. Not quite sure what the starter thing is. Thank you guys, no worries man, no worries. Yeah, try download the trial and try it out. I really recommend it, man. Really recommend it. Hey Pact, do you play League of Legends? Well, I actually play League of Legends on mobile, like the League of Legends Wild Rift. I love that version, like I really like that one. On PC not that much, because on PC for some reason I'm not very good. And it's not always I can just play a game of 45 minutes, like I kinda need a game where I can leave the PC when I need. Orion, is Final Fantasy on Xbox? Not yet, not yet. But the head guy, Phil Spence I think, said recently that they are working very close with Square Enix to get it on Xbox very soon. So hold on man, hold on. Very soon you will be getting this game. Very soon. Deacon is saying, don't buy anything until you're done with the trial. If you apply a key to your account at any point you have to stop. Exactly. Exactly. And what he's saying is, if you play the trial and you buy the game, you always have to have a subscription. But if you just have the trial, you can play all the way up to level 60 for free. Oh, I understand you. You should try playing ARAMs on PC then. That's true, but ARAM doesn't have ranking. So I mean, that will basically only be like for fun. And I like to do ranking. But I like League of Legends. It's a cool game and a cool lore. But only because of kids I can't just sit down and play 45 minutes. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you chose the fine sanctuary. The XIV can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking. So it's a damn sight safer in here than it's out there. Safer and more civilized too. Thanks to us in the mean, we work together to procure material and resources and craft the goods, which makes city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need code mended or kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those Ilmoran layabouts. Here in Crystorium we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor, you don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folks I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? Oh, one of XIV's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him. And any friend of him is a friend of ours. It wasn't long before droves of Ritu began congregating around the space, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. Deakin is saying 14 is PlayStation only, no Xbox version, but there has been rumors of it. Keep in mind that the Xbox head, Phil Spencer, have said it will come, and they're working on it. So you know, it's not like a rumor. It's like approved rumor, but we don't know when. It can take a half year, it could take 1 year, it could be a month, it could be a week, it could be 2 days. We don't know. Pack, you saying I'm a League of Legends player and I love Final Fantasy 14. It's like League of Legends game, but your character doesn't reset every game. The skills develop and stuff. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Like I love League of Legends, but it's just like annoying every time you play a game. You have to start from the scratch. But in an MMO, you keep your game. Now Final Fantasy just need to have some better PvP. But I know in Endwalker we're gonna get more new PvP mode, so that's gonna be fun. If Dvalin hadn't skipped, he recognized that tower. Shh, don't tell them. They get angry when we just tell them. It's so fun when I tell in the No Mice chat that I skipped. Some conversations I've had, man. Some conversations I've had. And that's how Crystorium began. At the XIV's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into thriving metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looked exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent, your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however, the more than curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you ought to contribute on the front, be sure to come back and visit once you had the chance to settle in. Just ask for Catalyst and I'll find you a niche here in Crystalline Mean. You can help us keep the cogs of the city and grease and turning. Big shame can have taught you about life in Crystarium. TSA Pact, if you likely try Rival Ranks PvP mode at the weekends when the community does events for it. It has towers and minions and lanes. Pact saying, I can't wait to try out PvP, I'm just full harp on story mode. Doing dungeons and stuff, getting the story done ASAP so I can catch up lol. I want to reach the end game so bad. Yeah, keep in mind Pact, that the game right now as we speak, PvP is not very popular. Like when you sign up for these rival wings or feast, the queue time is quite long. But in the next expansion, which is already coming in 1 week, they're gonna remove the feast here and add a totally brand new PvP mode. So PvP should be very, very much more like popular. You can use PvP to level as well, so people run it on alts. Yeah, 100%. Pact, always do this one. This daily challenge frontline, always do it 1 time every day, because it gives you 1 full level. Van is saying, where can I find my registration code? If you download the trial, it should not ask about registration code unless you have one in your email. Van, it says here on Google that you have to close your launcher, close Steam, open it again, and then it will not ask for your registration code. Then it will work. So close down the launcher of Final Fantasy, close down Steam, open the launcher again, and it should work. And if it still doesn't work, you can do this. Where you go into your program, documents, my game Final Fantasy, and you change the boot file, or you basically change the startup completed from 0 to 1. But I hope just rebooting your game worked. Okay, I just need to talk with one more. Nice place. Never adjust. It worked. I think it out. I think it worked. I think without do anything, just close it and open again. Woohoo! We got a new member. Deacon, did you hear that voice? Yeah, I downloaded that voice. Thank you, Van, for becoming a member, man. I really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it, man. Welcome to the club. It's surprising how many players this game has with how hard it is to get started for the first time. Yeah. But I guess that's how it is when you have a good game. People really want to get in. But again, Van, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I really appreciate it. That was loud. Yeah, I should probably try to get the voice down on that one. Overlays, gallery, my overlays. Edit. Alert box, settings, member. Save. Okay, let's try test it now. Still a bit too high, to be honest. Okay, let's try now. I don't really feel it's getting down. Okay, that was better. Cool, okay. Subscriber, so I just had to put it down on like 20%. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like not all the way down, but more like just a bit. Okay, I think we got a safe one now. Yeah. Still loud, still very loud. Good. I like that. Man, it's second time you helped me have fun on PC. I should never stop be a member. You're always very helpful, man. No worries, man. I like to help out. That's what I like to do. I love helping out, man. Just happy I can help you. But I really appreciate becoming a member, man. It helps me unlocking new emotes. I should be streaming more to like interact with, you know, you guys. Oh damn, I skipped one of the Senate. I skipped one of the lines. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumple, scroll, even a scrap of scribble or pergament? My apologies, literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for calculating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land rule by flood unquestionably was, the damage and recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can do to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to Cabinet today, looking for any little in particular may have a spot of academic research? Oh, so you're interested in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspective, I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany to the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it to you. Huh, funny. If you had stayed as a member, you could have a golden stack. True. I even think I have the golden stack, don't I? Like if I use one of my emotes, what? Do I have the golden stack? Whoa! Pack, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Pack. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. And here we are. Here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair, make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson then. 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, a villain known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadow Keeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as it from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease until the day an enormous blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We call this calamity the flood of light. Everything it touched was leech of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Yet, just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. The Oracle of Light, she stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Those was Norrönd and Norrönd alone, spared the fate of Erasure. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness, descended horrors of strange and terrible aspects to bedewill the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from Norran's sky. Even now, they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. I thought normally light was like the good, but the light is not good. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would glad to retell it for you. Or if you would rather I speak of other matters, that would too be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Cool. Turbo X Nemesis N3290 desktop, Intel Core i9, 32GB, 500GB. Holy shit. That's the PC I just bought. Friday will be here. Did you just buy that monster PC? Holy damn, man. It must have been one of the most expensive PCs I ever seen. You're not gonna have troubles in games for a very long time. Yes, man. I will send you a pic when it's arrived. Yeah, you definitely do. If you haven't joined my Discord, you should definitely join the Discord, so you can show me the picture. That PC is insane. €3,700. I have to put it out into Danish. 27,000 Danish. That's a beast. Iron Man, never left from there. Ah, okay, good to know. That's a beast. Are you like a millionaire, or did you just spare up money? Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you from clear a picture of this world and its people? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. 300 the screen. How many frame rates, how many hertz can the screen give you? As for the Crystal Tower origins, you may have noted the details were sparse. The structure is, in fact, the still same one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something out of trial run you're eventually crossing. And although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know its arrival served to set wheels of fate in motions. 166, okay, that's cool. I saved money for 6 months doing 2 jobs. Damn. Damn. That's impressive, Drew. Then you have really deserved it. Then it's all deserved, man. What is this? Oh, Pettigrew. Hey, Pettigrew, are you watching right now? Have I seen you in the chat? I don't think I've seen you in the chat. I'm sending a heart to you. No. I said I haven't. But I assume you have been watching since you added me on friend. You have never seen me before. I have. That I didn't mean it that way. I mean, just today I haven't seen you in the chat. Oh, that's a cool chest. Yes, I got this one. Okay. I've never seen me before. I have seen you before. I have seen you before. Oh wait. I didn't. No, I forgot. Stop it. I didn't read what he said. An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit the mystery another time. For now, I think it's the best we focus on the present. Prologue. Does any of you have like a good guild? Because the guild I'm in right now, it's not really good. But I would like to join a good guild. So if any of you have like a good guild I can join, please let me know. Greetings, sir. The exarchs await you within. I need a good guild. I need a good guild.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow Scions. To put it simply, they are here in the First. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the Source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the First, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the First for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
He teleported them naked.
Will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom. They will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Pettigrew saying I'm in the base guild? None. Well, I'm still in my guild because I think it gives like 10% more experience points. I never auto skip in the chat. I'm too bad at getting distracted. Yeah, I'm not gonna auto skip when it's where I have to read, but when it's like a movie, then I like it on. Hey, the Archaeolist. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, as Pettigrew is saying, we are playing on Chaos, the Europe. data server Chaos, and on the server itself called Omega. What will you say? Then find a way to send them back. What have they been doing all this time?
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Hey, but I'll see you keep that promise. For want of a better choice.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Deacon is saying, your cutscene looks way more serious than my LvL child cutscenes. I can imagine that. LvL is the best race, 100% best race. Dwelling Sky looks so angry. Huh. He's just serious. Just like me, serious. Serious man. The Archaeolist, we are playing on... Yeah, on the data center Chaos and server Omega in Europe. As Deacon is saying also in the chat, and Pettigrew also said. Only allow second races rogue, preferably female. It was said by both. What about you, Archaeolist? What are you playing? EU, alrighty. Are you playing US? The Custodian boasts a number of residents in the street, but I have been informed that the room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path they will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Pettigrew, I'm American and playing on Omega. The ping isn't too bad. Huh. Pettigrew, how come you picked Europe? I'm just curious.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
You. Soon there'll be Oceania data centers, so there'll be 4 regions.
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
Well, Pettigrew, I am honored that you have picked Europe because of me. We might be clashing in dungeons together one day. Deacon, did you have... Also avoiding Asmongold. Deacon, did you have a guild that is open more for social people, or is your guild more like serious and don't invite? Van, there is like a bundle you can buy. So there is like one bundle where you can buy all the expansion and the game for like, yeah, you get everything, like everything. So like there's a bundle, I think it's $30, something like that. But there is a bundle where you get everything for like 30 or something. Oh, Steam is not working it. There we go. Complete bundle. Yeah, I can see there's a complete edition on Steam for 45 euros. And how much does it cost on their own website? PC download. Yeah, 45 euros on Steam is the best I can find. Pettigrew is saying, I have a problem with alts. I genuinely love to restart and level up new characters. Well, Pettigrew, I mean, the good thing in this game is you don't have to create a new character. You basically just change your weapon, so you get another spec, and then you start at level 1 again. So that's probably what you should do, and not start a new character. So Van, I just sent you a link. This is the link for the complete edition. It gets you all the base expansions and the newest expansion. And of course, in 1 week we're getting another expansion which you have to buy also, but you have a lot of hours before you get there, so you don't have to think about that right now.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but was all a jumbled mess following the flood.
Oh, is that true, Deacon? If you buy Endwalker? Buy Endwalker, it's out next week and will give you Shadowbringers for free. Does it really? Steam Endwalker. Prepare for Endwalker. This package requires a starter edition to play the base game. This product is a compatible with Steam. Ah yes, but you only get Shadowbringers next week, not today. Yeah, okay, so even if he bought it today, but still, Van, don't buy the game now. Wait with buying till you have tried the trial up to level 50 or 60, so you know if you want this game or not.
After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here.
Even if I want now, I'm broke at them for the moment. Yeah, huh? You just bought like a massive PC. Let's make a level 60 char and we'll see. Yeah, 100%, do that. Pettigrew is saying they do a massive XP boost on servers, or they did before the expansion was announced. So I have a few characters littered around many servers. Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember they gave that 100%, 200% experience boost. That was so cool. Stay on trial and buy a new complete edition with Endwalker in it when you're done with the trial. Yeah, definitely.
And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower. Some of which may be familiar to you. But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. A Van Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here! Of course I'm here! What amusements do you have for me today?
What is that?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task.
So basically you change weapon and you change spec. Yeah, exactly. Like two-handed sword is Dark Knight, sword and shield is Paladin, two-handed axe is Warrior, so on, so on, so on, so on. It's like you have one character which can be all the classes. Pettigrew saying, I think the only downside of having multiple tools outside of pets and mounts is leveling up your company and specialty squadron. Yeah, I don't see a benefit of having different tunes in this game. I feel like this game is only made for like one tune. Hey Christian, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Playing some Final Fantasy. DK is saying yes, once you hit level 10 they let you do it. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. Like Deacon is saying, you have to get to level 10 before you can begin changing your class. Or job, as they called it. Pettigrew. And you also don't have access to all the event rewards without buying them from Mock Station. Ah.
This fine gentleman is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from his home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isnefis, and you my Snayak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap a message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Send a message to Tataru.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings.
What are you guys talking about? Deacon is saying main reason for owls is roleplay, to be your own band of bards. Feo Ul or Feo UI, you decide. As I told you when we were playing Sol, I'm playing always a healer support class in WoW. I played Druid Resto and Shaman Resto. I was playing in Aeon Cleric and in Guild Wars playing Paladin Healer a lot. Okay. Van, then I think you should do like Pettigrew saying, go with the Conjurer when you're creating a new character. Take the one called Conjurer, and as Pettigrew is saying, it upgrades at level 30 to White Mage. It's basically... it reminds a lot of a Holy Priest from World of Warcraft, but it deals crazy damage on the same time. I think you're gonna like that a lot. There is like 3 healers in the game right now, and with the next expansion coming in 1 week, we're getting the number 4 healer. So I think you should go with the Conjurer, as Pettigrew is also saying. The Archaeolist. I'm working on my 533 relic weapon. Such a grind. Is that like the relic weapon? Is that like a legendary weapon? Is that like on the same level as legendary weapon in Guild Wars? I'm only level 70, so I still don't know the end game yet. Deacon is saying take Arcanist, and then you get Summoner for DPS and Scholar for heals, and can use both as they level together. Oh, so Arcanist, which is a healer, and Summoner, which is a DPS, they level up together. So when you level up the healer spec Arcanist, you also level up Summoner? That's crazy. They're splitting them finally, I thought. But the Archaeolist, what about that relic weapon you're creating? Is that like the best weapon you can get in the game, or is I'm curious.
They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Did they say that? I thought it was impossible with decoding. They've been talking about splitting them since the first expansion. Didn't they say the new Summoner rebuild would make it unrecognizable? I imagine a revamp of it would include finally making its own job. Interesting. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You will have a private room there at the Pendantance of the duration of your stay to make use of you see fit. When you're ready to retire, the manager will show you for your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate and shovel. I believe it covers all practical concerns. Thanks for answering my call, Dwalen. We are denied the comforting blanket of nights, but may peacefully dream attend you nonetheless. A pleasure to meet you, sir, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready, if you'd care to retire. Sure.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
The warrior of the darkness.
What? Did you just... You can hear me?
Oh, gods, how long has it been?
That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source, and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away. Leaving... Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? $100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. What is it? What are you even doing here, come to that?
Wait. Christian thinks that I just became a member. Wait, didn't you already be a member? Oh, you probably had the month birthday. Like you just I think you just passed on 2 months, right? But thanks for staying as member, man. Appreciate it. But I'm pretty sure I saw you were chatting with the icon before.
You were summoned to save the first.
Mm-hmm.
A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Interesting. Van is saying the game is playable after full download. Yeah, I mean when you open the launcher and download it at all, you should be good to go just log in and play. Deacon is saying I should be getting my figurine of that guy from the merch store this month, unless they move the date again. Ah, very cool. He's the guy from the trailer, right? Like the Shadowbringer trailer. He's the guy who keeps changing class until he ends up in Dark Knight and defeats the light. By the way, I promised to share from Van. Van, he found on Steam that there's like a big Hitman collection you can buy where there's like 85% discount. I personally don't play Hitman. But if anyone else is playing Hitman, feel free to use the link below in the chat. Trailer guy is you, but he's the same model. Ah, okay. So he's kind of you, but not. Itchy ears. Master Dweller in the exact way you would end.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Okay, so he's like the official face of the player. Gotcha. I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. the Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armareng. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calusia or Armareng? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Certain quests employ an automatic level adjustment system known as questing, which adjusts if difficult experience reward to current level. Please note that when accepting certain quests and methods with ready to depart for Armareng. Alize will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she is particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable of the timing of her summoning was repeatedly. I guess I just have to take both. You will visit Alon, then Ixalan. As I mentioned, your destination is island off the west coast, so you will need mount capable of making the journey. Here's a letter of introduction to President Sam, the Master of Beast. When you sail with him, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Deacon, I assume that I just have to take both. Okay, okay. Cassard. You've been come looking for work? I might have spot on for another guard. Now we get to find out who is Dvalin's favorite twin. Uh-oh, a friend of the XIV, hoping to meet someone in Arang? Are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off your outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. All set, then off to go Unforgiving Sands we go. You can use your Ava compass to assist with locating Ava currents in your new region. Should you lose this compass, speak with your... Lost compasses can also be replaced by speaking together at the...
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Pretty cool music in the background. I like that. Oof, no matter how many times I come here, the cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky may be as bright as scorching hours of day, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now the XIV's letter said I was to take you to the end of Journey's Head, which is where the inn is. But that's fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mord South to break up the trek, allowing me to attend some business and to enjoy the local hospitality. Alright. Oh. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Yeah, no flying for you. Yeah, you saw what I was trying to do. You saw that. Okay. Just testing powers. Cool. Okay. So I really wanted to, continue streaming, but I still have the problem that every day when the time is 1:30, my internet goes off because I'm on a 4G solution and they want to save power in Denmark, so they shut down all the 4G antennas at 1:30 and it comes up again at 6 in the morning. Yeah. In Endwalker they're adding an option to make those ground plays AoE stop at max range so you can't drag it past, where you can click it. Going to be so helpful. Oh, that's cool. That's silly. Yeah, but luckily enough, in 1-2 months I'll be getting fiber internet, so I will be getting 1000 internet, and there will never be a shutdown, so I can be streaming as much as I want forever. So I look forward to that. But because my internet is going off in 10 minutes, we should probably stop now, and hopefully tomorrow we can continue. That would be fun. I think that would be fun, like continuing tomorrow. So hope to see some of you tomorrow, and else I really appreciate you all for tuning by. Forever. Forever. I would just be non-stop streaming. But what if you needed the internet and those hours? No, wait, see, that's the thing. The internet still works, so I can basically still play the game, but my internet is going down on 10 megabyte. So it's not enough for streaming. It's going down where you still can play a game, you can still talk with a friend on Discord, but not enough for streaming. Not enough at all, because my download is like 10 megabyte and upload is 1 megabyte. So an upload is like impossible. So that's kind of bummer when streaming, because you need upload. Right now I'm using 6 megabyte because I'm using 6000 kilobyte. So, but the problem is they reduced the upload to 1 megabyte. Yeah, exactly. But I can still keep playing. I could basically go offline now from the stream and just play the game. But I don't know if I want to continue it or save it for the stream tomorrow. Like, it would be fun to save it for the stream tomorrow, but I could also progress offline now. See what I mean? Van saying thank you again, man, for sharing. No worries, man. And Van, remember when you log in, you feel free to go and press O and add me on friend list. And if you have any questions to the game, go on my Discord server. There is a room called Final Fantasy, and ask all the questions you want, and me and Deacon, we're gonna try and answer you. Record it and make it a video. I could also record, even though I prefer more. But I just hate, like, recording 2 hours gameplay and then crop it down to 5-10 minutes. It's like but could definitely do. But still, the time is 1:30 and my kids are gonna wake up in 5 hours, so I should probably go to bed anyway. So no matter how much I hate the internet is going down in 9 minutes, it's probably also for the best, so I can get sleep before kids wakes me. So, but thanks everyone for joining my stream. I have to go now because internet is killing the stream. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks Deacon, thanks Pettigrew, thanks Van, thanks Ecologist, thanks Christian, thanks Saffron. I think that was like all the main people who's been chatting. Did I forget anyone? I don't think I forgot anyone. That's like the main people today. Yeah, I'm getting tired, and it's, for me, it's only, yeah, you 1 hour behind, man. You gotta enjoy this night. I'll thank you again. Thank you, Van, for joining, and thank you, Van, for becoming a member of my channel. I really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, you still here, Saffron? Night, night. Good night, man. Sleep well, all, or whatever. It's time zone. I appreciate you. I guess Pettigrew, he's not gonna sleep because he's from US. So, and Archaeolist. So they're probably gonna still be up for a few hours. But you, Deacon, me, Saffron, and Van will probably go into bed soon. That's a really nice song in the background. Like, I really like it. Well, good night. See you all, hopefully tomorrow. See you.